Okay, I made a video earlier today about DX lenses. Let's really get to the heart of the matter, okay? Nikon currently makes 25 DX lenses. Most of them are absolute crap. Most of them. There are really only 4 good ones and really only two great ones. Okay, I'll go over those in a second. There's been some chatter recently, and it even amazed me. I thought I'd seen it all. I mean, people pissing and moaning about Nikon not making enough DX lenses. You know, it's okay not to know stuff, but you do know that like a 24 millimeter is a 24 millimeter is a 24 millimeter. Yeah, field of view is the same. The only difference is the circle of projection. Let me actually quote you Nikon and their website, and I'll post a link below if you want to read it. DX cameras have the added benefit of being able to use both DX and non-DX Nikkors. Yeah, obviously so. AFS 1424. Each lens is designed to cast an image circle on the camera's sensor. The circle cast by a DX lens is smaller. Yeah, no kidding. Non-DX lenses cast a larger image circle, meaning FX lenses, to correspond to a FX format sensor, obviously so. FX cameras can also use DX lenses. However, to avoid vignetting, the DX crop mode is automatically selected by the camera when a DX lens is attached. Is it? Yeah, see. The important point there is DX cameras have the added benefit of being able to use both DX and FX lenses. Did anybody have any misunderstanding about that? I mean, I was actually stunned to find so many people that didn't know. People's not, and it's backed up by somebody that actually writes books about Nikon DS. Oh, you know, Nikon doom and gloom. They're headed to the out of business heap. They're going to be bankrupt. Really? See, we got 50, 60 years of lenses. All of those lenses back then, they're all FX lenses. 35 millimeter lenses. A lot of them are film. You know, there's no difference between a film lens and a digital lens. You know that, right? You do know that, right? That's something else most people also don't know. Okay, it's like, well, this lens is specifically formatted for digital sensors versus film. No, and that's not the case. I've got plenty of film lenses, and they work perfectly fine on digital sensors, whether it be FX or DX. One of the 10 rules of photography that I wrote down that are irrefutable by anybody on Earth is that every lens craps out the same light, regardless of the size of the sensor that's underneath. The only difference on DX lenses is that the circle of projection is smaller. However, the lens that is filming my fat ugly face right now on the Nikon D500 is the 17 to 55 2.8. It's a DX lens. It's actually Nikon's best DX lens. Absolutely, undeniably so. I've got a couple of them. Made in Japan, a true silent wave motor. Very fast. Lens has been around for quite a long time, but it is really damn fast lens. Exquisite. Can be had for like $600 used. Very cheap. You know, do you think that Nikon only makes 25 DX lenses as opposed to 75 FX lenses currently because they want you to upgrade? Last I looked, the Nikon D500 is not that cheap. Most DX cameras are cheap. D3000 series, D5000 series cameras. I never talk about those lenses. Those cameras ultimately are more expensive because they require you to purchase G-series Nikkors. You don't have the ability to use screw drive lenses on those cheaper DX, call them dinky cameras, D3000 series, D5000 series cameras. Let me see. Do you really think that like Nikon doesn't make enough lenses? Can you name another company that makes more lenses than Nikon? Where are all these people coming from, bitching, pissing, and moaning about Nikon not making enough DX lenses? Where are these people coming from? Do these people not realize that given pixel pitch and the amount of translational data per square millimeter of sensor that nearly all actually, pro wildlife photographers are using $20,000 lenses, for example, huge ass lenses, on DX bodies because they crop the hell out of their shots? Why the hell are they using a $20,000 lens on, say, a $500 Nikon D7100? Why? The answer is right in there. I'm actually got a solution for you. I'm going to solve this for all the stupid people, not meaning you, all the stupid people out there. And it's okay not to know stuff. You know, as long as we seek the truth, it's okay not to know stuff, okay? When I say stupid, I refer to stupid to me is actually someone that doesn't know, but they think they know, and they're never seeking the answer, even if someone says, hey, you're wrong because ABC, XYZ, you know, I'm glad I could help you. No, you're wrong. I actually encounter people like that all the time. Those are the real stupid people. It's okay not to know stuff. That is not a stupid person, okay? That's just someone that doesn't know something yet. So I actually should use the word ignorant. Here's a solution. Here's a solution. It'll fix everything for everybody, especially that thread out there on some Nikon website that I will leave unnamed. People bitching about not enough DX lenses. Here's the solution. Nikon stops making all of their 25 DX lenses. They just stop it. No more of them. Every lens will have FX or DX removed off of it, and then Nikon will say this: all of our lenses in current production will work on any of our cameras, including many of the models that we don't produce anymore, like, you know, D3, D700, whatever the hell. That would fix the problem immediately. Then what would people have to piss and moan and rage against? That's a perfect answer. Just stop making all those damn DX lenses, because most of them are crap anyway. They are. I'm about to go over the only good DX lenses that Nikon has. And there ain't many of them, baby. Just stop it. Just stop making all the DX lenses. Remove FX and DX off of all the lenses. And just put up a banner for the dumb people. It just says, any lens that we make will work on any of our current FX or DX cameras. Doesn't matter what you choose. Solve the problem immediately. And then people maybe stop bitching and moaning. It's like, wow, Nikon currently makes like 80 lenses or something. That's pretty good. Including like 60 years worth of lenses that, you know, will also fit. Nikon's best DX lens is 17-55-2.8, which is a lens filming my face right now. Absolutely their best. Another good one is the 12-24 f4. The 10.5 millimeter fisheye, absolutely incredible. That's 3 lenses. The only other lens that I could actually recommend, so that makes only 4 lenses that I will tell you flat out are worth a shit on Nikon as far as DX lenses, and that is the 35 millimeter f1.8. Because you can get it used for like $60. It's an awesome little lens. You want something great and cheap? Fine. Do you know that you can actually use this 17-55 on a full frame camera? If you use it at f2.8, however, like between 17 millimeters and 20 millimeters, you'll actually see some serious vignetting. But I don't mean in DX crop mode. If you actually stick this 17-55 lens on any FX camera and leave it in FX mode, the image circle of projection is big enough throughout 95% of the range of the lens and apertures that it will be perfectly fine on an FX camera. Yes, that's the case. The 18-100 millimeter is a good Nikon DX lens, so I would never recommend buying it. However, it is a good lens. I don't recommend buying DX lenses. The only DX lenses, and listen to me, this is the important part of this video. I would never recommend anybody buy a DX lens except for those 4, and only under the condition that you buy them used in great condition. So I never recommend the purchase of a DX lens. Nikon's recent lens, the 16-80 millimeter f2.8, that lens is crap. It has a micro motor in it, not a true silent wave motor. It's plastic, it's cheap, it's chintzy, it's soft at both ends. That lens is absolutely abysmal. It is absolute garbage. So the only 4 DX lenses that I recommend, 17-55-2.8, the 12-24 f4, the 10.5 millimeter f2.8 fisheye, and the 35 millimeter f1.8. Those are the only 4, and even then, only buy them used. Other than that, I don't ever recommend ever buying a brand new DX lens from Nikon. Ever. There's no need for it. Absolutely none. Okay? I hope that's